Hi there, I'm Lavanna and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, full release, episode 4. So, we're in the Druid's Grove. We have not exactly refused to help because they didn't ask us to help, but we've ignored the turmoil in the Druid's Grove. So, Aradin and his friends have already abandoned the place. Sounds like Zevlor is going to be getting the Tieflings on the road real quick. So this is probably going to be a significantly quieter Druid's Grove. But I guess we'll see. And I've been staring at her for a while and I've just been noticing that her outfit is clipping right here. And now I can't unsee it. I really can't unsee it. That's a little bit annoying, but it's okay because I'm very rarely up in her face like this, but yeah. Oh well. Never mind, hon. It's just a jacket. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to have to look for Nettie. We don't technically need to talk to any of these people here.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
Except to maybe get directions to Nettie.
Our futures.
Yeah, let's talk to the trader.
Stupid apprenticeship.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Well, what I need shouldn't take too long. What are you selling then?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay, bits and bobs that he no longer needs. There are 2 ways to buy and sell. Trading is quick and easy. Bartering will let you haggle for the best value. Okay. And we are on barter automatically. Good. So, apparently... Ooh, missile snaring. Very nice. Apparently I don't need to give them lots of free stuff. I can just lower how much money they're paying me for things that I'm giving them. And that will help to get their attitude up. So we might as well just do that. What do we have here? Ring mail armor +1. That would be nice. I mean, a chain shirt +1 would be nice as well. No robes. No new robes or anything. That's unfortunate. Ah, okay. Red dye. That is nice. Are all of these blue, light blue, swamp green, muddy red, and orange? Very nice, and they're relatively cheap as well. That's good. Might have to give those a look at some point. Throwing boost. The wearer gains a 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Interesting. We don't really use throw all that much, but it might be really cool to try. The spell thief, of course. But it's... I don't think that actually activated at all during my early access, so it might not actually be as useful as I'd hoped it would be. Oh, we've got die remover as well. Okay, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. Ah, it also tells me if the trader will be pleased. Okay, that's nice. Okay, I'm liking that all of this stuff is shuffling up as we're putting it in here. So we're not ending up with huge gaps and things all the way down here still. Very appreciative of that. Okay, so what can we take from him? Honestly, the gloves of missile snaring sound awesome. Let's do that. Of course he's going to be unhappy. That's fine. Okay, so just a little bit more value for us than for him will leave him pleased with the offer. I'm wanting to see how pleased he will be with just that tiny little bit. It's probably only going to be like 1 or something, but if it goes up at all, I want to check. I want to see, so... 1, yeah, okay, good. Well, if that's all I have to do, then that's all I will do. Okay, so we've got gloves of missile snaring. Fantastic. Alright, well, let's quit that then.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Yeah. Trader attitude. Be careful near a trader's watchful eyes. Their attitude towards you affects the price of their stock. That's fine. We are doing good things, so he shouldn't be angry. Okay, so the gloves of missile snaring. Who is my best? Probably me. Okay.
Please.
Me or Astarion, really. Astarion doesn't really get hit, so...
What's next, I wonder?
Yeah, let's just give him to me. She wants to protect herself before anyone else. Okay. Very nice, very nice. I don't suppose
Wits and blades
there's
always
anything here that I need to take from any of you.
Work my magic.
Not really. No, okay. Everyone else is fine.
No.
Okay then,
This is about your precious Baldur's
let's read
Gate.
that plaque.
I care about our lives.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
You just care about your
Nice.
stupid apprenticeship.
Okay,
That back.
I'm just going to ignore all of this. I don't care about the people who are angry. I care about Nettie.
This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Yep,
I'd swear that ox's gaze is following me.
the ox's gaze is following me. Strange ox. The ox makes me uneasy. Try to discern why. Sure, let's go for it. We have some guidance and it's a 10, so we have a good chance of actually doing this. Ooh. Come on. Yes! Okay.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Well. Moo. Okay.
That's not what I said.
The ox isn't what it appears to be. Well, I guess we'll be keeping an eye on it then. In fact, can we speak to it again? No? Okay, well. Never mind. We shall cautiously walk away. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit more cautious with the animals in this grove then, I suppose. Alright. Let's go down here and towards the grove proper.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Ugh! Let me through, Mragrashev, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Well, yep, turning into a bear would definitely do it. It's attention catching. Let's find out what that was about.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Well, that was quite the spectacle. What was this about them holding a girl?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
This grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child. Make sure she comes to no harm.
So you put the idea into her head to get rid of the idol. And now something bad has happened to her. I wonder why.
And you should bugger off. Now!
It's called consequences, hun. You told her what needed to be done and your kid was scared enough to act. Next time be more careful.
Taken those guards.
Okay.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear. Try greasing palms. These things.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Alright, little bit of flavour. They only care about their rituals. Good to know.
Would that we could speak freely.
Let's get down there.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings.
Give her a chance. Step back and join the other tieflings. Okay. That's not exactly giving me a chance, is it? What a quick turnaround. So because I'm a tiefling, I must be with the others. I'm narrow-minded of you. Starting to regret helping getting rid of those goblins.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, guys, I guess. Don't suppose...
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Okay, do not interfere, be respectful. That we could probably do. Might as well have a chat with Joanna
Your
as well.
kin will be held accountable for your action, tieflings. Respect our grove or face our claws.
Okay, and yes, I have just been lumped in with all of the other tieflings.
Yes, I see. And is that...
Well, well, well. You're a terrible person, Gianna. An absolutely terrible person. Okay. Oh, plaque. Let's just read that.
By Sylvanus, the old oak, all death begets life.
That's interesting to know. Okay. Let's just go straight in here then. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't speak with Karga before seeking out Nettie. But because that's how it's going to go, that's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's go through the door.
Lost your senses, Korga. Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made safe. The circle will be closed.
Extreme. Okay.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out the rest.
Oh, look at that face. She looks so unhappy. You know, it's unfortunate that people have to be alive in order to be manipulated. I can't really kill anyone. This is the softest evil run ever. Okay. How to handle this, then? I don't know anything about Karga, so I can't manipulate her. Not really. But I can be affected by how everybody has spoken to the tieflings and how I've been treated as a tiefling, having just entered the grove. Despite helping to save them, even if we didn't, engage a lot or put in a lot of effort to save them, it's still going to have some weight with me. So, would I be defensive for the child? Or would I just ignore it? Well, I guess engaging her in conversation about the child would help me to figure her out. It would help me to get a handle on what she's like. And there's Gale to consider. He's already made it known that he wants to save the child. So we need to spin this in a way that we come off as the hero. Is there a reason you're going to lock a girl up with a snake? Or are her horns and tail all the reason you need?
Girl? You mean parasite?
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay. Oh, damn, I really want to detect her thoughts. I really want to detect her thoughts. I only get a +1 though. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I don't get a +1. Alright, well, never mind. Let's get some guidance at least though. A 13. Jeez. Well, let's go for it. I hope this goes well. It did not go well. Nope. Oh, damn. Just one too low. Just one. Damn.
You intrude on the circle. You intrude on my mind. More proof that outsiders must never be trusted.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
That's a shame. What you're doing just makes it look like you're scared of a child. Just let her go. She'll be better served as an example out there than in here. Hopefully I can spin this to my advantage. After failing so badly before. Oh my god. That would have been awesome if it had have actually worked. Okay. Decent, alright. Now that's better. That is a lot better.
Yes. She is more valuable out there than in here. Sif, Tila, to me.
Gale approves. Okay.
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
I'm sorry?
Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Shadowheart. Oh my god, Shadowheart and Gale? Sorry, Gale, but Shadowheart first.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
An old injury. It was a strange time for a flare-up. Does it hurt bad?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Good. I'm glad you can trust me with your weaknesses. Anyway, let's be off. This isn't exactly the place to talk. Okay, and Gale, before that disappears.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Okay, this is unexpectedly difficult. It shouldn't really be difficult, but it is. Number one, that's just so goody-goody. On the one hand, I could possibly be trying to get some sort of leverage there, make him think that I am a good person. But on the whole, I don't think it would help me much. Number two is in line with what I said to her mother. With the cause and effect, you know, consequences type of thing. But it also tells him a lot about my morality. And probably gives him a window into how I think. And I'm not sure if I want to do that. Number three deflects and pushes it onto him. And I'm liking that more and more as I think about it, actually. Even if it isn't as tongue-in-cheek and coy as I think it is, you know. Nudge, nudge. Sounds like you've got something to confess, kind of thing, you know. If it is an accusation or just a direct inquiry and not as coy as I think it is, I still think it's the best option for her to not show her hand too much. Yeah, let's go with 3. Really? You got some things in your past that you need to be forgiven for?
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
Hey, okay. So, he has nothing to draw on. He can only suspect. Good. Good, that's how we want it. Alright, so, let's have a look at this plaque. Just because I want to see if I can actually do this.
Claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast
Good.
fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Yeah. As far as my thinking is, you don't walk into a place like this and not look around. Doesn't matter how unaffected you are by the people inside it. This kind of thing, it draws the eye. It draws people to it. And she wants to know. So, yeah, let's have a look at this one as well.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a
Damn it.
ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Ah, hun. Oh well. It was a valiant effort. It was a valiant effort. Okay. So, we need to find Nettie. Let's talk with Wrath and see if he can point us in the right direction.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
The snake and its master, it seems. You have a very dangerous leader.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Yeah, you have. So where's the real leader then? Don't suppose she disposed of him?
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
Yeah. Sounds like you should do something about that. Anyway, I'm looking for Nettie. Where is she?
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves.
Okay. Well, I better make myself scarce then. I'm sure this won't take long.
It is what Korga desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanas wants.
Okay.
Come, stay close.
Let's get through here then. Oh, nope, 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 nope. No. Oops. I'm pretty sure I almost selected the chest, and I do not want to be had for stealing right now. Okay. I'm just ignoring everything and oh,
Does that hurt?
portrait of Los. Cool. Okay, Nettie. Let's get this started.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Very well.
This may be careful. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
A skilled healer, actually. Good to know I was pointed in the right direction.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
You could say that. But the real problem is the tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Yes, a mind flayer tadpole. Can you help me or not?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay.
We need to be quick. This way.
Yeah, I'm not beating around the bush with this one. She knows what she wants, what she needs. All she needs to know from Nettie is whether she can help or not. So she's not going to pretend that the situation isn't as bad as it really is.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the
they
woods
stripped
together
him.
with some goblins.
Okay.
Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
He looks like he's been dead for a while. Are you sure we have the same type of tadpole?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
Okay. Yep, give it to me. Let's see how this goes then.
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, We have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Really, Gale is the only one that she says can leave. All the rest of us must look too suspicious. Gale is the one who has goody two shoes written on his forehead. Okay. Okay. Tell me what I need to do.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
Actually, yeah. The tadpoles seem to be able to communicate with each other. If another person is infected, we can join minds, so to speak.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
You haven't heard about the Mind Flayer ship that crashed not far from here? It was flying around abducting people. I was one of them. Mind Flayer shoved this tadpole in my eye himself.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Hang on, I thought this was going to be a cure.
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
God damn it. At least give me a deception. Yes, of course I'll take it. How? Of course I swear. Fine. I'll take your poison.
Swear it.
I swear it.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
Yep, Astarion
But
and Shadowheart
thank
disapprove.
Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
So what? We haven't learned anything from studying that corpse?
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from Mind Flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Not yet. So these are the victims that you heard of. They did change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
We'll go get him then. He's your leader, isn't he?
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
It sounds like you're pushing off your grove's problems onto me. But it might be worth it. If you're certain he can cure me.
I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Okay. So I actually don't want to help the druids. I don't want to help the druids this time. I did that in early access, so I want to explore the goblins' options. So I'll be going there anyway. And in that case, there's no reason to cut myself off from an option. Or at least not to let them know that I'm cutting myself off from an option. The longer I keep people guessing, the more leeway I have. So, yeah. I can agree to this, whatever. It doesn't mean anything. Not really. Sure. I'll have a look for him.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your own.
Right. Okay, so we've got some wyvern toxin.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Of course we're going to be
Better
keeping
a
it
quick
that way.
draft than a ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Not really. I mean, we're not going to use the
Becoming
poison.
a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Well, we don't really care about that because we're not planning on taking the poison. There's no reason to choose the option of no, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking poison from a person I don't trust. That option makes no sense. If I want to get out of here alive, just tell her what she wants to hear and take the poison. At the end of the day, I've got one person who believes that I'm a bleeding heart and free poison. So, yeah, there's no reason to choose that option. Okay, let's do a little bit of sneaky sneak and have a look at these. Desiccated drow. So the order's taken from the body of a drow scout, written in an elegant, if angry hand. So we can read it. Yep, okay, and that's M. So that's going to give us at least an inkling of what we're going to do later. Tadpole sketches, okay, and the tadpole has been altered.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Yeah, okay,
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
maybe.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
If he's dead, we'll make his corpse talk.
Sure, sure. Well, actually, I don't have that spell just yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. Okay. Halsin's journal. Let's read that as well. It doesn't matter, because I don't intend to actually help him. I don't think, anyway. That's a specimen. Okay, hastily written note. Where is it? There. Let's read that one. And that's just Nettie. Okay, whatever. So I could come up here and check the bookshelves. Not so much for the books themselves, but for the spell scrolls. See if there are actually any on here. Okay, well, can we take the Bullywug Trumpet at least? Okay, a suspension of Bullywug Trumpet, and let's hope that that doesn't get us into trouble. Where's suspension? Right here. Okay, even the slightest sniff of this acidic tincture makes your eyes sting. Yikes. Okay. Well, we don't care about that. Not really. Let's grab this other Bullywug Trumpet as well. If there's enough of them, I might be able to get a suspension straight away. Okay. Yep, there's a third one. Awesome. Let's just grab that straight away. We at least have one thing that we can be proud of from here. Other than free poison, anyway. Ah, there we go. Scroll of Mage Armor. Let's take that. And we will ignore all the rest of the books.
That might be worth a look.
Indeed.
That's curious.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I don't know what that is even referring to. Hey, there we go. Scroll of Flaming Sphere. Awesome. Scroll of Chromatic Orb. Okay, so they're all the way over here in this part of the nook. And grab all of this mugwort as well. Salts of mugwort. Sweet. Okay. H. Where's the salts? Here. Okay, the roots of the common mugwort weed can be dried and crushed to create a powder that looks unassuming but is full of potential. Let's just do that right now. Sweet. Why not? And you know what, let's do the bullywug trumpet thing as well. Well, we got a good few spell scrolls, so yeah, I think our work here is done. Okay. On antidotes.
No, don't go there.
So we've got this mugwort. That means I can take it. I'm hoping she's not going to accuse me of stealing anyway. Yeah, okay, good. Let's take the dagger root there. And the mugwort. Alright. I might come back for all of this, all of these things here. But probably not right now. We'll just have to see how this goes. I'm hoping that there is another way to do things and I'm not going to be stuck well, helping the druids no matter what. I hope. Astarion, get out of stealth and just hang around over here. In fact, everyone other than me. Oh, no, don't talk to Astarion.
Well,
God damn it.
This seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
Yeah. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Everybody's out of stealth now. I can't believe that just happened. Okay. You get into stealth on your own. Okay. And hope that this doesn't go badly. Okay, good. I'm just checking for spell scrolls. I don't really care about the books. Not really. Well, is Karga's chest still down here? Yes, it is. Okay, good. We might as well have a look at this. While those are over there. Just need to wait for this guy to leave. I'm hoping he is actually going to leave. If it turns out he no longer has a patrol route, I'm going to be really unhappy. I don't trust it. I'm waiting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Honestly. Okay, let's lockpick that then. See what we can do with this. Awesome. Alright, not a problem. Okay, and open. Well, we'll take the agate, definitely. And we're just going to read this stuff. And read that. Okay. Inspiration. We've got a first point of inspiration. Sweet. And it's from Gale. I'm guessing... You know what? We should probably take it all. Let's just take it all. Just in case we need it.
Moving ahead.
We need it for blackmail purposes, really. Unfortunately, I'm getting points for Sage because that's my preferred playstyle. And I'm not getting anything for Charlatan just yet. It's difficult. Yeah, manipulation. And profiting from it. I need to turn allies against each other. But I'm not being given the opportunities to do that just yet, or at least it doesn't seem like I am. Hopefully I will be able to. I did think maybe the conversation between Aradin and Zevlor was one of those opportunities, but it actually sounded like it was me trying to make them get along, which is not what I want. So I guess we'll just have to wait for those opportunities to arise. But we do have something for Gale. All he needed was to discover and read Faldorn's canticle. Well, brilliant. Brilliant. So that's done for him. Yeah. Toggle group mode. Hiding failed. God damn it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, I don't care that much. Let's get out of here. There we go.
Don't waste a step.
You know what? Let's try this other plaque here. The Union plaque.
That mural.
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall
this one I got.
stories of an
Okay,
alliance
good.
between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure Shadowheart just said something, but I did not see it. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's get out of here.
This will all be over.
So, we do have direction now. But it's not a direction that we really care about all that much. So, finding a cure. Getting help from Nettie. When we asked for healing, we were told to look for Nettie in the inner sanctum. We told Nettie about the parasite. She seemed concerned and asked us to follow her to another room. Nettie tried to poison us, but we managed to talk her out of it. She let us go, but she made us promise to kill ourselves if we started to turn. Well, I don't care about promises. I don't care about that. Her morals are not going to force her to actually stick to any kind of promise that she's made. So it doesn't matter. Search for Halsin in the Goblin camp. So we've learned that a powerful druid named Halsin hasn't returned from an expedition into Goblin territory. He might be able to help us. The adventurers were with Halsin when he disappeared. They might know what happened to him. The druid Halsin was researching the parasite. He might be one of the few people who understands our condition. We need to find him. And Halsin's research suggests that the parasite is connected to a goblin camp located in an old temple of Selûne. And we still need to talk with Zoru. Okay. So, we have the quest to save the refugees. But, let's face it, we don't care. We found a note involving Karga. Something is going on in the grove. We should get to the bottom of it. Well, maybe we will. Maybe we will. Investigate Karga. We found a note addressed to Karga that mentioned a meeting in the swamp. What is she up to? And save the first druid. Okay, Wrath told us about the first druid Halsin, and he might be the only one capable of stopping Karga from finishing the ritual. Halsin was last seen on an expedition into Goblin territory. The adventurers were with Halsin when he disappeared. They might know what happened to him, but they've already left, so that's not going to be something that we'll be able to ask them. Okay, save Arabella. We found Arabella in the druid's lair. She's being judged by Karga, leader of the druids, and is clearly in trouble. And we've saved a child named Arabella from being killed by a snake. She immediately ran to her parents. We should speak with them. Yeah, okay. And Daughter of Darkness. So, we witnessed Shadowheart become stricken by an unusual surge of pain emanating from a tiny unhealed wound on her hand. We spoke to Shadowheart about the pain that a mysterious wound inflicted on her. She pleaded ignorance, though she may be withholding something. Well, we will find out. We will find out. Yeah, okay, so clearly collecting all of these quests doesn't mean that we're going to be finishing them all. Okay, here's my plan. Here's my master plan for this. I'm not sure if it's feasible, but given everything that happened in the early access and the comments that I got in the early access, I've figured out a path that I might be able to follow. So, the ultimate plan for this character is to side with the goblins. I'm hoping that that is something I can actually do, because I've been told that their goblin camp is actually its own hub, and you don't technically need two hubs, particularly when they're opposing sides. So as far as I'm concerned, we should be able to side with the goblins. I don't know how that's going to work, but if I can walk through the goblin camp and slaughter everyone, like I did in the early access, then I should be able to do the same to the druids. I don't know how that's going to affect Halsin though, I don't know. But he might not be necessary, he might not be essential. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I'm really hoping that he's not essential to this. Otherwise this is not going to be as interesting of a playthrough as I'd hoped. But we don't need to immediately side with the goblins, because inside the Druid Grove there is a separate conflict. So my thoughts there would be to kill Karga for Zevlor. So that was an option. That was an option. And I made a note of it. There's also Karga herself. In the early access I just left it for Halsin to deal with, and that was incredibly unsatisfying. Incredibly unsatisfying. So this time I want to deal with it myself. And I'm hoping there's a way to do it without condemning her. Maybe, I don't know, maybe encouraging her? If we can encourage her, then we'd do that. And make the situation between her and the tieflings worse. Then we steal the idol from Moll, which I'm hoping will also make the situation worse between the druids and the tieflings. And then we kill Karga for Zevlor. Which should just make everybody hate each other so much more. At least I'm hoping so anyway. I'm really hoping so. And then, once all of that is done, then we side with the goblins anyway. And hopefully we'll be able to just walk through the Druid's Grove slaughtering everybody. Who cares who they are, what side they're on of their own little conflict. We'll just walk through and slaughter everyone. So that's the master plan. That is the master plan of this. And I don't care what promises I have to make, what things I have to agree to make that happen. But that's what I'm going for. I don't even know if that's even going to be possible. Maybe stealing the idol will stop everything else from being able to happen. I don't know, or maybe I'll be forced to take Karga out when I confront her about her shadow druid friends. But until we get there, I won't know. So yeah, that's the outline, that's what I'm going for. And that's what I hope will happen. So yeah. Tricky, backstabby, kind of manipulate the situation to how you want it. And then take everything that you need from it, and then move on. Move on to a different plan. Move on to a different scheme, you know? I really hope that's actually going to be something I can do. I really hope it is. If not, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be a blast trying to do it anyway. So I'll leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. I upload 5 videos a week, so subscribe and you'll be notified when those go live. Hit the bell to update your notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.